Christine Stapleton, and for my Gold Award project, I am focusing on the topic of bullying. Today, bullying has been more of a problem than before. With all the new technology and social media we have today, bullies have been able to instigate victims not only at school, but online as well. But before we go any further, we should define what bullying is. Everyone has a different idea on what exactly bullying is. What do you think bullying means?
People do things like specifically to like hurt someone, but like I think majority of the time like they're just being stupid basically.
Yeah. We may have different ideas on what it means, but the official definition tells us bullying is the use of superior strength or influence to intimidate someone, typically to force him or her to do what one wants. It's funny, nowhere in the definition does it tell you that bullying can seriously damage a person and affect their lives forever. It fails to tell us that over 3 million teens stay home from school each month due to bullying. The problem with bullying is real, but it is also a big problem that is currently being ignored. We tend to focus on physical bullying, or the emotional toll of bullying, such as teasing, and yet there is more to bullying.
Teasing somebody or hurting them, like on purpose. Well, even if you do it on accident. But it's mostly kind of teasing them and then hurting them somehow, like with words or with actions.
Social media sites have become the center target for bullying. Most people do not realize the impact of what they are saying online. It is easy to type in something on the computer and then walk away, not ever see the person face to face. Hiding behind a computer or phone makes them feel superior. They can say anything about anyone without getting caught. Cyberbullying has become more popular today due to Facebook, Tumblr, and Twitter, making it easy for bullies to get a hold of any of their victims. Teens use social media sites all the time to connect with friends, but of those teens, 35% of them have been threatened online. In October of 2003, a boy who had been taunted and humiliated by his peers online took his own life. He was only 13 years old. In October of 2012, a young girl from Canada was tormented online. She had posted a video on YouTube telling her story about being cyberbullied. Her video tells a heart-wrenching story of the bullying she was subjected to, both online and off. Due to being bullied, she turned towards drugs and began cutting herself. She had lost many of her friends and felt so alone. Soon after the video was posted, she was then found dead. Authorities believe that she had committed suicide. It is terrifying and upsetting to think that people would want to torment and humiliate someone to their breaking point, taking their own life. No one should ever have to go through that pain. It seems people want to avoid this issue and not bring attention to it. But bullying has affected so many different people. Some teens have even been bullied to the extreme. Here's how bullying has affected one particular teen girl and how it changed her life.
Yeah, it's like changed my whole life basically. So when I was in 7th grade, I moved here. And before I moved here, I never like had problems with bullying. Like I lived in upstate New York and like there were like 90 kids in my grade. Like we had one middle school, one elementary school, one high school. Like so you knew everyone. So like if a rumor started, like it was like over really fast. And then I moved here and I went to Magazig for half of my 7th grade year. And I got picked on a lot just for like dressing the way I dressed or whatever and stuff like that, and it was just really stupid stuff, but I still I didn't want to go to school all the time. Like I would always be like I feel sick, like because my stomach would like get knots because I'd get like so anxious about getting bullied. I just got made fun of for like being emo, which I wasn't, and like they'd be like you cut yourself and stuff, and I'm like no I don't, like you can look at my wrist, like no. And then I went to high school and my freshman year it was like fine, I didn't really get picked on at all. But then my sophomore year, in my math class, like there were like 3 kids, like 2 were on the football team and 1 was in marching band, and they like I would like walk by them to like turn my paper in and they would just start laughing, and like I was like okay, like that's really annoying. Or they would just like say stuff to me because like I brought my DS or whatever to play like after like math tests and stuff, and like they would just make fun of me all the time, and it was really annoying. So my mom like emailed the teacher And the teacher was like, yeah, I'll talk to them about it. Well, he never did, and it never stopped. I went to the bathroom, and I was like really upset, and I called my mom, and I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I don't want to go to high school. Like, I'm so over this. Like, there's just too much of drama, and it's just like really like overrated. My mom and I went and talked to my principal in my unit, and basically he said they couldn't do anything about me getting picked on or anything, except for sit me down with the kids that were picking on me and talk to them about it with me, which obviously is just gonna make everything like 20 times worse. And so my mom was like, no, and she was like, why can't you do anything about it? And they're like, well, they're not physically harming her or threatening her, so we can't do anything about it.
Bullying affects everyone differently. The most important thing to remember is you're not alone. Stay strong, because it'll get better, and there are places to go to get help. If you are a victim of bullying, do not stay quiet. Tell someone, a parent, a trusted teacher, or other adult. Do not be a bystander. Bullying happens every day. Stand up and stop it before it gets out of control. If you let those ignorant bullies have the power to affect you, you're letting them win, and they don't deserve that. We cannot change what people think, but we can change how they react to thought. If we all come together, we can make a difference and stop bullying.
Rise above the worst! Stop